Hello everyone and welcome to I think what is going to be just a little one-off episode of Fallout 76. I have been curious and wondering about this game for a long time. I've tried to play it once in the past, and I tried to play it on like a streaming service like Game Pass Ultimate, so you don't have to install the game, you can stream it basically over the internet, and it wasn't a great experience. My internet wasn't great, so I didn't get very far. I got something like 15 minutes into the game and just decided to wait till I had the ability to download it and play it. So this is Fallout 76. It's totally standard. I think what I was looking into yesterday at mods, and I was quite surprised to realize that there are quite a few mods for Fallout 76. I don't really understand how that works, given that it's that you have to play the game on a server. So anyway, there are mods. All I've done is I've downloaded one of the mods which claims to help with the stuttering of the game. It doesn't change the gameplay, it just helps to minimize some stuttering. So let's check out this intro video.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Okay. It's been interesting playing Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4 on the channel lately, and just getting a bit of a sense of the different, slightly different times that they take place in.
This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Who are we gonna be?
Time to get up and get out there.
I think we'll be a female this time in this series. Although I don't know if it's going to be a series. It might be.
It's Reclamation Day.
Reclamation Day. Let's just go with this one.
It may be time to leave, but
We're going to be
never forget the day you all entered Vault 76.
a more mature female, let's say.
Come from every walk of life, every race, color,
And we'll change her hair.
but you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Maybe some freckles, eh? Is that all there is? That's a lot of freckles. Okay, we'll go with that one. Hey, what happened? Apply. Oh, I didn't press space. Alright. Wait, what's going on here? That one. Apply. Accept. Now we're good. Okay. Alright. This is going to be Barbara. Babs. Babs. Okay? Babs. That's a nickname for somebody called Barbara. I think. Take a snapshot. Okay. Sure. Babs is level 1. Holy smokes. Okay, let me just have a look at the settings. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay, still a little bit high. Okay, I think that's good. What do we got here? Happy Reclamation Day. Today is the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready, you're ready. America is waiting for us, so let's get out there. The Overseer. Countdown to Reclamation Day. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault-Tec party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. Nuke attack. Oh, it's a game, is it? Hold space to pour, release to throw. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is kind of a strange one, isn't it? Alright, get out of this. What are we doing? We're not. No, yes, quit the game. Right, let's get into the world. The field of view seems a bit crazy, but I didn't see anything in the menu to change it. Okay, never mind. There was a setting. I just didn't look in the display area. Don't forget to pick up your Pip-Boy before leaving. Okay, so where's our Pip-Boy? Okay, so already the okay, some of the never mind, the text was displaying a bit strange there. Where is my Pip-Boy, guys? Is it not on the bed? You would think, wouldn't you think it would be here? Next to the bed? Holy moly, we're off to a great start. Well, oh, it's there. So, you know, it's been a couple years now. The Fallout 76 has been out. Obviously, it got off to a horrendous launch. New. Okay, so that's a new menu. So everything that we pick up, I guess, that we recently picked up. Reclamation Day, stats. All of it looks pretty familiar so far. Collections. Okay. Radio. We'll have a little bit of a look at that later. This,
I've been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia.
okay.
This is the Overseer, signing off.
So the mod that I've installed just...
Repeats in 24 hours.
I'm just wondering what's down there on the compass. The mod we've got installed just tweaks an ini setting, so it doesn't add anything to the game, or it's not an actual mod file or anything like that. It's just an ini setting tweak.
Hello.
Who's this guy?
At last. Today is your Reclamation Day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
I'm ready to go.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, Mum. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there.
Kiosks.
Let's get cracking.
Oh, okay. So we will play Fallout 76 as a series on the channel. I would like to do some roleplay stuff. I'm really attracted to the idea of... I know that there's a lot of... so I can use it straight off the bat. Okay, just take it. I'm really attracted to the idea of the story. And I know it was a really weird element when the game was released. All of the holotapes that were around, there was no NPCs or nothing. But I really like the holotapes in Fallout 4. Building supplies, eh? Good luck. Orders say we can't arm the resis, but I say the hell with that. Nobody knows what you're going to face out there, so I'll be damned if I let you do it with nothing but a winning smile and a good attitude. I've stuck a pistol in with the rest of your supplies. Not like the weapons are going to do any good sitting in storage around here. Good luck, we're all going to need it. So, got a weapon, have we? Item? What am I looking for here? Okay. I don't know if it's me, but it looks like there's maybe a little bit of a bugginess to some of the menus. How do I favourite them? It's C. Okay, that's different. So, what am I favouriting them as? What am I setting them to be? I'm trying to press like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not doing anything. 1, 2. Is it automatic, is it? Alright. Yeah, I really enjoy some of the mods in Fallout 4 that add in lots of holotapes, and even just finding the holotapes in the...
One of Vault 76's last remaining residents finally awakens. Again.
Yeah, so I'm quite excited about getting into Fallout 76, exploring the world and hearing all of the stories. You know, to me, it's always been one of the more fun elements of, you know, like when you read a book and the story that you read takes you into the world and your imagination is set free, and, you know, I get the same kind of experience from... I'm not talking to these guys. I'm sure it's pretty generic stuff that they want to tell me about. Probably stuff we already know, or we can figure it out for ourselves. I just really like the imagination, the imaginative side of the holotapes. So it's one of the things I'm most looking forward to when I play 76 fully as a series. Also, I've got Fallout first so that we can create our own world, and Arwin is also keen to jump in. That's my partner. I don't know if some of you might not know of her yet, if you haven't been watching the 7 Days to Die stuff. She wants to jump in and explore the world with us too, so let's get out there. So we've got a mission. Walk into the light, I suppose. Alright, so I guess this is where we get introduced to the world. We haven't built our own world yet. I don't know why it hasn't let me do it yet. I think it's maybe because I didn't have a character already. Maybe, I'm not sure. So I thought I'd just jump in, see what the game has to offer. And when we come back to a full series, we'll create our own world. Maybe we're already in our own world, I don't know. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Responders camp signal. Interesting. Discover the fate of Appalachia. So we've already got some markers on the map down here. Oh wow, this is so cool. What have we got here? Oh, the weapons have got condition. Oh wow, I didn't see that before. How much ammo have we got for this? 8 rounds. So we'll stick with the 10mm pistol. But 165 carry weight. I don't think there's anything like a difficulty setting on this. You know, like hard survival. I think it's all survival. Survival gameplay, I mean. Tell you what, it's running well. It's running real well. Oh, what is that thing? Oh, shit. Already we're off to a great start. We do have VATS, but it doesn't slow the world down, does it? How do I target Z? What am I... What's going on there? That feels weird. How do I use VATS? I can't click. I don't have a mouse to select. Okay. Let me try and figure this out. It's running real well, guys. I'm going to take a second to have a look at the graphics settings in a minute, just so we know what we're dealing with here. Because I'm not sure whether the graphics are set to high. Looking at it, it looks a little bit... I don't know, it looks a little bit kind of medium maybe, or low. I'll do this on camera so you can see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so we've got ultra textures, water quality's low. Okay, alright, so this is just what it's set us at anyway. Shadow distance, let's set that to medium. So we've got good field of view here, good view distance I mean. Alright, this is fine. Alright, I'm happy with that. So, and that won't actually come into effect until we restart the game anyway. Let's have a look at whatever quests we're looking at. A robot named Pennington was waiting outside of Vault 76. Okay, I think I might have missed that. This music's not my cup of tea. Let me get that off. Okay, I don't want any music. I just prefer to be immersed in the world and listen to the sounds of the world. Well, it's feeling really smooth so far. So where's Pennington? Maybe he was down this way? Okay, here he is. What's going on, Pennington?
Oh, Mum! Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Okay. So what's been going on out here?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand.
Oh, I
It's
see.
all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Have you seen the Overseer?
Oh, I have. Here. A holotape. It had been so long, I'd completely forgotten I had it. If you see her, do give her my best.
Okay, so I ought to be on my way.
Do be careful out there, Mum.
Now, one question I do have, is how does the VATS work? How does the VATS work? Because when I was using it before, I couldn't seem to select anyone. Okay, we're looking for holotapes. It's got its own menu. We've got a level up 2. Move camp.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone.
That's one hell of a zoom.
But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other.
Let's get a look at...
There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Alright, so we've got other players. Got other players on the map, other bases. Interesting. So that's going to be odd. I don't know what this means. What these dots mean. That's not going to be the player, the person, is it? Surely they wouldn't be listed on the map. Mod 7, vendor owned. Oh, interesting. Okay, speak to Lacey. Alright, I'm trying to like select, it says enter to place marker, and it's actually just coming up with this mission, this expedition. Refuge daily quests, expeditions the pit. What's over here? What's this up here? Ah, okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, let's head down here. Talk to these people. I wonder if they're killable. Whose stuff is this? Nothing there. I'm not sure how much gear we're going to need. As in how many items we're going to need, but we'll take a little bit. Okay.
Don't try anything funny, okay? We're all friends.
Alright.
Exactly. We just had a couple of questions we were looking
Oh, I
to
like that you can turn around in this
You came
camera
into
and
the
this
vault, right? I
in
thought
this
it was empty.
perspective.
Wait, is the door still open?
I'm not sure, honestly. What's going on?
My partner and I need a way into that vault. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps.
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is.
Big
Our
one
last chance
what?
to turn our lousy luck around.
Oh, a haul? Like, because you're scavengers? The big one, what are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
What? What are you going on about?
Well, yeah, there was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No, someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
I mean... What else can you tell me about this treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio's come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Interesting.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
So, you didn't see an overseer, another vault dweller go by?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
Alright, so, I guess I better get going.
Out there.
Alright, so I think because this is going to be a bit of a one-off for the time being, some glowing fungus here. Yeah, because this is going to be a one-off episode, I think we might just kind of not focus too much on quests, and we'll try and head out and just explore a little bit around the area. I want to get a sense for the world and what it might mean to do a series on this like an exploration series, exploring the world, exploring the map. So far it's running nice, it's running really smooth. I'm not sure how much of that is the mod. So what the mod is doing is, normally this game streams the textures over the internet, the textures for everything, which apparently leads to an occasional stutter. But the mod forces the game to use the textures that you actually download with the game. And so, yeah, the textures that you're seeing here are the ones that we download, which is something like a 90 gigabyte download. So, you know, it minimizes the texture loading, which causes stuttering. Okay. Sounds like there's a few more of those things around. Now, I don't know how to use VATS, guys. I need to figure it out. Oh, is it just auto-aim? Oh, I see. Okay, it's just an auto-aim then. That's interesting. Okay, we'll take the red stag meat. Do we have a Pip-Boy light? Also, maybe I should try and use a knife. So I've just found a recipe plan, have I? I won't focus too much on gathering because, you know, we're not going to be here full time. So the food has condition too. And we use wood. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. So it's like a little bit like modded Fallout 4, where you have to use more realistic components. Get the water going. What else have I got there? That takes boiled water. Can't make any healing items. Interesting. Wait, I don't want to use up my boiled water, really. Alright, that'll do. So it looks like it's got quite a cool crafting. Whoa, what was that I just picked up? That thing was massive. It's got some interesting crafting elements. Let's have some baked bloatfly and a boiled water. Why not? We've got quite a bit of food on us already. Okay, I won't loot too much. I'm glad we've figured out the whole VATS thing. So the creatures don't seem to be too strong, which is good. Brewing stations can craft liquids. Oh yeah, all right. So that's a new workstation. Yeah, I'll take that. Like I said, I'm not going to focus too much on looting for the time being. Can I repair items like I can in New Vegas? Is that how this works or not? Yeah, it is too. Inspect, repair. Oh, combat knife. Let me see if I can inspect or repair one of these. Repair kit. Oh, it uses repair kits. It doesn't use the other gun. Okay, so we don't need all of this then. Drop this. Yeah, I was going to say, I've noticed there's a little bit of a delay with items showing up and responsiveness of the keyboard, but, you know, I guess it means you just have to kind of move slowly through the menus. Right, so we're not going to visit the Wayward. We're just going to head down here and explore some of these location markers for the time being. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway through the video, and some of you may know I've decided to very recently launch a Patreon, my Patreon. So I've just, for the time being, I think as a bit of an experiment, I think halfway through each video I'm just going to take a second to mention the Patreon, talk about it a little bit.
All over. Building this place up is hard work.
Reckon we can kill this person? So yeah, there's a link in the description of this video which will take you through to the Patreon page where you can, well, take a look at some potential bonuses that you will get for being a patron to the channel. So please, you know, if you're really enjoying the content and you feel like you would like to support me in this adventure, please feel free to head over to the Patreon and have a look and see if there's, you know, something you might be interested in subscribing to. So it'll take me a little bit of time to figure out appropriate ways to go into that sort of thing in each video, because it's brand new for me and it feels very odd. So, you know, forgive my, what would you say? Forgive my inexperience when it comes to that sort of thing. Now, I just picked up a recipe, so here we go. Tasty Rad Scorpion Omelette. Yao Guai Roast. Propaganda Flyer, what does this do? Rebuilding the future for a broken nation. Does that have weight? It doesn't. So we've got a fair amount of junk on us. Also, how do we then, like, build? Ooh, can I build this anywhere? And then tear it down? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I can tear this down once I've built it. But whatever. And make another boiled water. How many can I make? Right. Well, it's feeling really good so far. What about these guys? Okay, that's a Protectron, so he should be okay.
Chop wood, chop wood,
Huh.
chop wood.
Alright.
Please enjoy this complimentary sample of wood.
Scavengers. So now there really are NPCs out in the world. I tell you, this the gunplay doesn't feel too bad so far. Got a leather chest piece there. I didn't realise they'd added proper NPCs to the world. I know that was one of the biggest issues that people had. So apparel and armour are now on different tabs. Interesting.
Primary directive. All trees must become desirable wood products.
Okay.
Protect and serve.
Guessing that guy would be pretty tough to take on. So it turns out Babs here is a bit of a psychopath. I guess being cooped up inside the vault for all those years maybe pushed her a little bit too far. Pushed her a little bit too far over the edge. Yeah, it sounds like we've got some ticks in there. Guys, this is running so smooth, I'm shocked at how nice it's running. Yeah, we won't, well, we'll take that. What's this then? Tinkerer's Workbench. Can I scrap all junk? Do it. How cool is that? Scrap some of these. Scrap. Oh, this is really good. Where did that come from? Did I just get given that? Oh, they have different maximum condition too. That's different. Oh, because it's level 5. Oh, the weapons have levels. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, because we're dealing with an MMO here, aren't we? So there's going to be a lot of different features. That wouldn't be common to regular Fallout experiences, you know? Now, I'm not sure if I can if I can scrap this stuff, or should I scrap it? This gives us 10 screws. What about this? Nice. This gives us antiseptic. Oh wow, this is so good. Just do all of it then. Mods. Raider stabilized limb mod. So how do I apply mods? Alright, anyway, that's enough time spent in the menu. Obviously, in a long-term series, I would spend a lot more time exploring the menus and figuring things out. But for now, I'm quite happy to get a move on, and I just want to have a little bit more of a look around in the world. A job opportunity. I'll take a hatchet and a mentats. Gary, you sick of cutting wood over there yet? I've been working at West Virginia Lumberyard for a few weeks now, and it's a world of difference. Better pay, better hours, and best of all, no robots. I talked to the foreman here, and he's looking for a few more guys. Better grab the gang and head over here before someone else fills your spot. Alright. What was that? Blackwater brew. Oh. Drink it. Now, do we get a bottle? Probably not. Yeah, so for anyone who might be interested in supporting me and supporting the channel, I'm developing this channel with the aim of going full-time and hopefully making use of the channel to support my lifestyle and generate an income, and Patreon is going to be one of the main ways, I think, that may happen, so please do consider it, and feel free to head over there and just have a look at the bonuses and things that I'm offering for patrons, which a lot of those same bonuses will apply to channel members when YouTube does finally, hopefully, give me the go-ahead to, you know, to become a membership channel. Scorched. Alright, so you will hear me talking about the Patreon a little bit in each video now, but I'll refine how I talk about it, and I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so we've got Scorched over here. I don't know exactly what they are. I'm not a huge fan of that depth of field effect either, but what's this here? Petrified corpse. Ow. Okay, it's radioactive. So what do these do? When we search them, they don't do anything. They just explode. Well, that's weird. Okay, let's have a look over here. Tinkerer's Workshop. I'll just scrap all the junk again. Find gunpowder in the world. Oh, this is R switch to craft. Oh, you can craft ammo. Okay, that's interesting. Toggle craftable. Oh my god, how helpful is that? So, I can make ammo, arrows, crossbow bolts. So you can get crossbows. 50 caliber ball. How do we... I wonder if you can craft weapons then. Tell you what, give us a Molotov. Interesting. So this is feeling really cool so far. I won't take any more stuff because, like I say, we're only here for a short time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Now, what have we got going on with these guys? So the enemies aren't super tough at this level, which is good, I suppose. So it's just another great big world to explore. Obviously, the safe here. Can't unlock that yet. Interesting. So I can only assume that a lot of people who kind of had problems with this game maybe don't anymore. Maybe some people still don't like it. But, you know, from my point of view, it's actually feeling pretty good right now. And I'm definitely intrigued by this world. As I am with most open world games. Most of them. When I play them. Could I gather that wood? I could. That guy doesn't explode, does he, just by walking next to him? Oh, he did. These guys have got guns. Shit. I did not realise they had weapons. I thought they were just like melee. Now, do these weapons need to be... do these bullets have physics? I feel like they don't, so we'll just aim right at them. Yeah, I was trying to lead my shots there without realising they probably don't have... What did that say? Nearby corpses? What? Really? So you can access nearby corpses from a distance? That... Oh, wow, that's very interesting. That'll do. That's really interesting. So I access those corpses all the way from over there. The other way round. Okay, that's new. A little bit like Project Zomboid, isn't it? So you have a vicinity. Access to the corpses in the vicinity. Interesting, guys. It's very, it's, as I say, it's drawing me in. This world is intriguing me. Although, I'm going to stop looting stuff because we're not going to make use of the loot. I didn't even really realise that right from the start. We're probably not going to make much use of the junk in this episode. Unless you guys, I suppose, really want to see more. And, of course, you know how to let me know. But we are in the middle of playing A Tale of Two Wastelands, Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and Fallout 4, so I just felt like doing one episode, jumping in, and testing out the world. It's really the best way for me to gauge my future content. Now what? This is an enemy base. So that's not damaging it, is it? So it's protected. Okay. So we're basically just sharing the world then. And you can't actually attack each other's bases. Well, that's kind of an interesting concept. So it's like saying you're welcome. My stash box? What's going on outside? What the hell? I was going to say, did it suddenly become night time? Okay, so game's still a little bit glitchy. So these animals are attacking his base. Oh, wow. So the bases do have health. Okay, that's interesting. It's a different way of thinking about Fallout, isn't it? Being in the Fallout world and your base, you can build a base and it can be attacked by the creatures of the wasteland. Still radioactive water? Yeah. Good. Okay, so where are we on the map right now? So we've only come down this far. There's quite a lot of places, isn't there? A lot of POIs to explore. It's zoomed out as far as I can go. I'm guessing this is the most dangerous area, maybe? Although, maybe it's not. It must be like leveled, right? Because if it's a shared world, the world isn't going to scale to one player. So there must be leveled zones, some zones that are more dangerous than others. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm very curious. What have we got going on down here? Craft a weapon. So you can craft weapons. Are these bad guys? Brotherhood, okay. So they've fully implemented NPCs into the world now then, because it wasn't like that when I last tried to play the game.
Brotherhood of Steel has a real hardcore ring to it.
Okay.
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind.
I won't get left behind, buddy. Don't you worry about that. So I took his outfit, but he's still got his clothes on. Same for her. Okay, so. Alrighty. I guess Babs here has no interest in being friendly with the Brotherhood. I like that you can take on the NPCs like that. And they're not, you know, they don't not respond to gunfire. Being shot. Okay, anyway, whatever. We don't need to mess around with this too much. We don't have a lot of time left in the world now. So this, obviously this world being online, I would figure out how to build us our own private world. To explore for a full series on this game. Maybe once we're finished with Fallout 4 Outbreak. Is this somebody's base? It is too. Oh, this is the Overseer's camp. So the Overseer made this camp. Rest. How does this work then? So if you're sleeping, are you just resting? Does it pass time? It mustn't pass time. Resting in a bed slowly heals you. Rest long enough to gain a bonus effect, but be warned, mattresses lying on the ground can carry disease. Oh, so it's just a way of healing. So you're going to sit here and watch your character for a few minutes so they can heal. I'm actually snoring too. That's quite funny. Alright, so it's quite different then to all the other games. This would be, I feel, potentially a fun game to have a little bit of multiplayer in. Is that guy over there friendly or what? That's Bessie, is it? Okay, so we're at the Wayward now. Obviously, that's where we're supposed to go for our quest. But we've got about 10 minutes left. Got a lighthouse over there. Can I? Oh, I did that, did I? Oh, okay, so that's how you place a marker. You just click. That makes sense. It was saying press enter, so... So thank you to everyone for all of the overwhelming support. The incredible amount of positive responses and comments on that little update video that I just posted. The one that introduced the Patreon. I'm still getting my head around it. It still feels very strange and I don't know exactly how to approach it on the channel, but it's just something else that I'm going to have to slowly get my head around and figure out. But I just want to say thank you for the incredibly positive response from everyone. It really does mean a lot. And I'm not bothered, you know, if people... A couple of you have said, look, you'd love to support the channel through Patreon, but you don't have a lot of money. I totally get it. It's just one of those things that I've got to take that next step to try to get the channel to a place where it can support me financially so that I can keep putting in as much hours as I want to into the channel and the content. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for that. You guys really are amazing. I don't know why I decided to come up this way, but I often do in games like this. Try to scale these rocks, these cliff faces. That actually was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but I think maybe I might try and find the proper way around. Otherwise, we'll spend the last 10 minutes trying to climb a rock face, and we probably won't be able to get all the way up it. The amount of times I've done that in Skyrim. We've got some gunshots off to the left there. Should we investigate? I don't think you can just, like, shoot players on sight, can you? Oh, what's that? Mouse wheel. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think they've got anti-griefing mechanics. So you can't just go and, you know, murder people. I think people have to agree to PvP. You have to agree to engage or something like that. Blackberry? Not sure where that was. Oh no. See what I mean? Right, so there's a scavenger there. Let's go up and have a look.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
What's Foundation?
You ever find those magazines lying around? They're my favorite.
Oh,
How
so...
about you? Have you read them before?
Have I made a mistake by killing those people? Maybe they had something to tell me.
I have a few spares that I scavenged.
Oh, cool.
I like to escape by reading the Unstoppables. You want it?
Sure, why not?
Hope you enjoy.
Sounded a bit creepy the way she said that.
What happened?
It's just free loot, isn't it? Yeah, we'll get up to this lighthouse for the end of the episode. So, like I said, this has just been a little bit of an experiment. I wanted to get in, explore the world. Sometimes I like to take a bit of a break from the regular series, just to keep things fresh for myself. And so, I thought, I've got Fallout 76 installed. Why not jump in and have a little bit of a blast? Photo mode feature unlocked. So far, what is that? Is that a ghoul? A weak feral ghoul. Let's see what these guys can do. There's different kinds of ghouls, is there? That's a proper feral ghoul. Oh, okay, I've got a feeling these guys are going to be fucking crazy. Let's see if we can take them on with melee. Why doesn't he know that I'm here, though? He doesn't have the best detection, does he? Can you take them? Okay, they're just scrap. Alright. Okay, we've leveled up. Got a, can I drag this guy? Is that a thing? Is it possible to drag them? To move their corpses? No? Well, you're blocking my, magazine there, mate. Tesla Science Magazine. Geckos and gamma radiation, the key to prolonged life. How curious. Sounds like this might be another, what is it with Fallout games and giving you problems with copyrighted music? Sweetwater Blend Teas. Appalachia's finest. Visit the giant teapot today. Okay. So there's obviously loads and loads of places to explore, which honestly is definitely my my most the element of this game that I'm most interested in. I kind of feel like playing more right now. I feel like I could do another hour, to be honest. I feel like we've just gotten started. Let's head up the lighthouse. Oh, I got a souvenir here. Oh, lots of souvenirs. Okay. So the performance of this has been practically flawless so far. I've noticed some very minor over encumbered. So you can still move while you're over encumbered, can you? Wait. Moving, okay, so moving drains AP, but walking doesn't. Okay, the enemies not so flawless. Obviously, we saw 2 dogs climbing up a wall and a red roach stuck on a wall. But it's online. It's an MMO. MMOs are famously a little bit more buggy, aren't they? Online things when you're dealing with internet connections, and I think I can forgive it for now. It's not too bad. At least it's not been too bad so far. I am quite a forgiving person, though. I've noticed that about myself, having this YouTube channel. I think I find it very easily to overlook negative qualities and focus more on the positive, which I guess a lot of people probably aren't like that. Drink up that mountain honey. And that rum. Sounds like a great night, doesn't it? So I know, I tend to not really like to focus on negative elements of my life and life, so, you know, I look for the positive often. Oh, guys, there's just so much here that I want to explore. I want to know all the stories. My bucket list. So these are areas they wanted to check. I bet these are all places in the game. Anne's holotape. Quest started bucket list.
Funny how things work out. Sometimes it seems like life's got a cruel sense of humor. And I came out here from San Fran to go to school at VTU. I thought this place was antiquated, filled with ignorant hillbillies. I hated it. Eventually, I guess I got over myself. Turns out people are people. Brains aren't regional, and our birthplace doesn't define us. I decided that once I graduated, I'd really explore West Virginia. I'd go out there and be a photojournalist.
Oh, it's her.
Always dreamed. I made a list of all the places I wanted to see, but then the bombs fell. And I guess now it's a bucket list, because I don't think I've got much time left. I'm pretty sure the radiation will kill me before I get very far, but I'm gonna try.
She's got radiation poisoning.
And if I don't make it, well, maybe someone can finish the list for me.
Really cool, guys. So yeah, like I said early on, I'm most excited about the exploration and those stories. I want to immerse myself in the lore in the world of 76. Over the years, I've immersed myself quite deeply into the lore of Fallout 4 in the game, and it's just something that I really enjoy. I have done ever since I was a kid, reading books and being sucked into the world of imagination. So it's not so much what you can see in the world that draws me in terms of the story. Like, I really like exploring new places and finding secrets and new things, but when it comes to the story, I like to hear the story and really be drawn into my own imagination. So the idea of learning about these people's lives is just really attractive to me, as well as actually exploring the map. Actually exploring the map and, you know, seeing these locations and having new experiences in places that I've never been before. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has just been, let's just call it a little taster, a little dip into the water of Fallout 76. And yeah, after this experience, I'm quite excited about continuing in the game and just seeing what the world has to offer, what the game has to offer. I think I would set up a private world in Fallout through the Fallout First subscription service, so that myself and Arwin can play together on a private server. What's going on here then? What does this thing do? Is this something to do with a team party gathering, is it? I mean, that could be fun as well, but I think I would rather do that with you, with members of the audience who play Fallout 76, who would want to be involved in some multiplayer gameplay. But for now, exploring the world myself and maybe with Arwin, if she's keen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be saying goodbye to Babs the psychopath, who clearly is not a very nice person. Obviously. She's a little bit unstable. I don't think she knows. I don't know what I was going to say then. I don't know what I don't think she knows. I meant to say, I don't think she likes people very much, and I don't know exactly why that is. But she doesn't seem to be a very loving and caring person to me. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Please remember to check the links in the description if you want to know more about other content on the channel and ways in which you can support me as a YouTube content creator. In the meantime, I hope to see you in another video very soon. Goodbye for now.